If you actually want to manifest anything in your life, you have to stop saying these things. I'm going to give you 4 things you got to stop saying. If you want to manifest love, if you want to manifest money, if you want to manifest a good life, these 4 things you have to stop saying today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Joanna M. Cameron. I'm a licensed mental health therapist. I'm a life coach. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I've been married twice. I've manifested a great love in my life. I'm an author, manifested 5 amazing books that you can find on Amazon under Joanna M. Randolph, my new married name. And I'm a flight attendant, another thing that I manifested in my life. So I'm giving you all the tips that you need to manifest a life that you truly desire. Not a life somebody else designed for you, but a life that you desire of your own. So let's just jump right in, because I know, because I have too been guilty of saying many of these things in my past that held me back. Until I learned that I had to stop saying these things and how my words were keeping things from coming my way, things were so much more difficult to come by. All right, so the first thing you've got to stop saying, especially if you want to find a good relationship, is I will never find love. There's no men available. There's no good men available. Like, they all go into the same category. So anything related to what you're not going to find when it comes to love is going to keep you from finding the love you desire. The one thing that I think gave me an advantage when I divorced my first husband and decided that I was ready to get out there and start dating is I never for one moment thought that I wouldn't find somebody that was right for me. And I know that sometimes when people go through a bad breakup or a relationship that ends, that leaves like a bad taste in their mouth, and it makes it difficult for them to believe that there's anyone else that's good available. Well, I decided that there's going to be somebody out there for me, and when I'm ready, I'll find him. I wasn't in a hurry after I got my divorce to get myself back out there and start dating. I really just wanted to enjoy life. So I took it from the approach of, I'm just going to have fun, and if something comes along, then something comes along. The first thing you have to do is just believe that when it's your time, it's going to happen, and not put any parameters around it as far as time frames go, and just enjoy the process. I've talked about this in other videos before in regards to love and dating. You just have to relax and enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, and just look at it as a fun experience. We don't have to be on a deadline or a timeline to get the guy, get the ring, have the kids, get the house. Just focus on having fun. And if you're having fun and you're enjoying your life, then does it really matter if the person is there in those capacities at that moment? Refocus your mindset on, I'm enjoying my life and I'm living my life to the fullest and making the most of it. And it just starts to attract the love that you say you want, because you're loving on yourself. So you've got to stop putting that in the atmosphere that there's no good men available, that you're never going to find love, because that's exactly what you're going to get. And then in regards to money, I'm never going to have any money. I'm always broke. Okay, so the reality may be that you haven't had money up to this point. But is that really the reality? That's the reality that you're choosing to see. It's impossible that you've not had money up to this point. And I'm saying that simply because if you're watching this video right now, you've had some money somewhere, because you're looking at it on your phone or you're watching it on TV. And both of those cost money. So at some point you've had money. So now you want to maybe just say, I don't have as much money as I'd like to have, but it's coming. So you just kind of have to reframe those things. Saying that you're going to always be broke, or that you're tired of being broke, or anything that is related to not having enough financial abundance, you just have to shift it. You just have to turn it around. Focus on what you do have. If you don't have as much money as you want, Just say, the money is coming. I have an abundant life. And then you start counting all the things that you actually have. Things that you can see in your immediate environment, in your home. You have a chair you're sitting on, probably have a car you're driving. It may not be the car you want, but you're driving a car. All of these material things that you have in your possession are things that cost money. So I want you to start just feeling more gratitude for those things. You can't just focus on saying what you don't have and expect the universe to miraculously give you more, because you're not even appreciating what you already have. So why would God, the universe, any higher power, whatever or whoever you believe in, give you more when you're not even grateful for what you have? It just doesn't make sense. So in some things you have to use logic. So start focusing more on being grateful for the things you have, even if it's not at the level you want. If you're constantly focused on what you don't have, saying that things are not coming your way, then it's blocking your ability to even manifest the thought of what your next best steps are to get to it. You don't want to close the door on an opportunity just because you're shutting off your mindset to believe that it's possible for you to have it. Okay? And that's what you're doing by feeding negative thoughts into your mind and saying all the negative things about love and about money. And then I want you to stop saying that you're not good enough, that you don't have what it takes, that you're not qualified. If you don't believe in you and the skills that you have and the ability that you have, then no one else is going to see it. I don't care what you do. You can actually have the skills, but if you don't believe you have the skills, you're shutting down that confidence in you that people need to see to be attracted to you. And I don't mean attracted to you in any type of emotional or sexual way. I just mean attracted and drawn to you. People are attracted to confidence. And if you're saying that you don't have what it takes, or that you don't have what others have, like, you think you're not good enough. If you don't think you're good enough, no one else is going to think you're good enough either. So I want you to do this. I want you to go look in the mirror, and I want you to find three things that you appreciate about yourself. Not physical though. And I'm telling you to look in the mirror because I want you to say those things to yourself out loud. Because we go days and days sometimes where no one is feeding positivity into us. No one is telling us we did a good job. No one is telling us that they appreciate us for cooking a meal or picking up their clothes or doing the laundry. And I may be speaking to some married women or some moms at home right now, but you're doing a thankless job on a daily basis. So those gratitudes may not have come to you in any shape, form, or fashion. So I'm telling you to go look in a mirror and to just pour into yourself. Pour into yourself the things that you've done, things that you've accomplished, things that you feel you're good at. Not just the physical, but you can, pump yourself up a little bit with what you think you look like that day. If you like your hair, or if you like the way your eyelashes look or your eyebrows, whatever it is, start where you can. Give yourself the boost that you need to know that you are good enough. You are worthy of being recognized so that other people can see that in you. You have to build that confidence up within yourself. So the fourth thing that I want you to stop saying so that you can manifest this life that you truly deserve and desire is that it's too late for you. Do you know that everything probably noteworthy that I've ever done in my life happened after I was 40? It's never too late. I'm 50. How old am I? I'm 52 now, and I'm on a YouTube. I'm doing YouTube videos now, and I'm giving it more of my attention than I did when I very first started it 2 years ago. So it's like the older I get, the more I want it, the more, sense it makes to me, the more I'm committed to it. So don't ever think that you're too old to start something new. I wrote 4 books in my 40s, 1 in my 50s, and started my YouTube channel or committed to my YouTube channel all over again in my 50s. I became a flight attendant when I was 44 years old. Let's see. I got married for the second time when I was 49. So you're never, ever too old. Don't think that there's a time limit on manifesting a life that you desire, because manifesting, once you get your mindset right, literally in the blink of an eye, everything can change for you. Every door that you desire to be open can be opened once you get your mindset right. The problem is people just want to say what they want and do it the way they want to do it and think that things are just going to happen for them. The more negativity that you're feeding into your mind, the less ability you're going to have to be able to follow your inspired action. And yes, you have to do some things to receive the things that you want, but it starts with what you're saying. It starts with what you're saying so that now, once you say the right things, your mind can start to process that you can have the right things. And you can believe for the right things. So we gotta stop saying the negative things. Gotta stop saying you can't have love. You have to stop telling yourself that you're not good enough. You have to believe that you can have the things you desire. Everything good starts with the words you speak. The second thing is what your mind believes. But if you can't speak it and if you can't believe it, you definitely can't have it. So faith without works is dead. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what higher power you believe in. If you don't have faith that you can have it, if you don't have the belief and get it to the ability and get it to the understanding of knowing that you can actually have it, then it's all for nothing. This whole manifestation journey that I've been on in my life all started with me saying, I want this. I'm going to do this. I believe I can have this. So start with your words. Stop saying the negative things. Eliminate the urge or the desire to say anything that's against something you want. Let's focus on the things you can do versus putting all that energy into what currently you cannot do. Let's do that. Let's just kind of reverse the whole thing, switch it up, and then watch how fast things come your way. Starts with what you say. All right, so if you're not subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe to my channel. I know you can do that. And if you like the video, just hit like. And if you go back and decide later you don't like the video as much as you thought you did, you can unlike it. But I'd love for you to also share the video as well. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. I'm Joanna M. Cameron. And let me tell you this. If you're somebody who wants a consultation, if you want to try to figure out where you are in this whole manifestation process, go ahead to my description and sign up for a free 15-minute consultation. And we can kind of map things out together and determine where you'd benefit most in receiving the most help so you can get on your own path to manifesting a life that you desire. All right, so just wanted to add that. I'm Joanna M. Cameron, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.